Welcome back to KTM Investing. Today we will be covering NIO and how much they have achieved so far, with partnerships, technological breakthroughs, where the stock price is heading, and if it is the right time to invest. So, let's dive right in and get started. NIO is currently severely undervalued and is due for a breakout run to get to around $8 per share, according to some Wall Street analysts that are bullish on the stock. This is double where the current stock price has been hovering at around $4 per share. There are a few catalysts at work here that will propel the stock, with the first being the cost-cutting measures that NIO has implemented. The CEO of NIO, Li Bin, has made a series of cost-cutting decisions to include slimming down the workforce and management teams, changing the sales model from building NIO houses to using existing buildings and infrastructure by way of local dealerships. They have also started sharing the burden of expansion by having partners put up the cash to build out its battery swapping infrastructure in exchange for a cut of the battery-as-a-service profits generated by those locations. NIO is not only selling cars, but they are selling their technology as well. They have licensing deals that will bring in revenue, with a number of EV companies opting to use NIO's battery swapping technology. Another source of revenue is NIO's NX9031 chip, that is 10 times better than anything on the market currently. This chip has enabled NIO to leapfrog their competitors in autonomous driving technology, and NIO is already selling this chip to other manufacturing partners such as Chery and McLaren. Another remarkable development is NIO's world model navigation system that can operate on or offline. It is a tremendous leap in how the EV processes its environment in real time and has placed NIO way above its peers, and has put the company in a position to receive the Motor Vehicle Safety Commission standard certification for autonomous driving. As an investor, you should see beyond just the raw number of cars that the company is selling each month or each quarter. You need to understand the financial implications of each of these technological advances that NIO has patented and has implemented throughout its ecosystem. The patents themselves hold major value, and licensing the technology to other EV manufacturers will give NIO a much-needed revenue boost, and will aid in the wide-scale adoption of EVs in general. They're not content with just building electric cars that get you from A to B. They're aiming for something much more. Think innovation, think ambition, think a complete shake-up of the EV world. The CEO possesses that challenger spirit like we saw in Jeff Bezos. He is able to ignore the stock price and all the naysayers, and remains focused on innovating and growing the company through meticulous partnerships and innovative thinking. NIO is not just building a car, they're crafting a whole new experience around electric mobility. Their philosophy isn't about one single gimmick. It's a complete package. A holistic approach that takes driver feedback and customer experiences into every tech and stitch that goes into the cars. From the moment you slide into the driver's seat, things feel considered. Premium, yes, but also packed with genuinely clever ideas that actually help the driver. It's like they've thought about the entire journey, not just the horsepower figures. This isn't just about being green, it's about being smart and sophisticated. They are genuinely trying to redefine what a premium EV can be, which is evident in the ET9, and for that, you have to give them credit. It's a bold strategy, and one that's making established players sit up and take notice. One of their biggest selling points is their patented technology on battery swapping. NIO has made battery swapping commonplace in China, and has reduced the cost of the vehicles with their battery as a service model. This allows the customer to purchase the car and lease the battery on a monthly basis. For the customer, this saves them money up front, removes range anxiety, and eliminates the need for charge times, as it takes only about 3 minutes to swap out a battery. The customer also does not have to worry about battery degradation and having to purchase a new battery in a few years, which can cost upward of $20,000. Tesla owners can vouch for this. For NIO, this gives them full control of battery maintenance, and also provides a steady revenue stream that increases with each vehicle sold. This is a massive deal for tackling range anxiety and that nagging fear of running out of power. It's a very practical and a very clever solution, and it sets NIO apart from almost everyone else in the game. And then there's Nomi. She's your in-car AI assistant. But Nomi isn't just a disembodied voice, it's a little digital face on the dashboard that physically turns to you when you speak. It learns your preferences, controls car functions, and generally tries to be a helpful co-pilot. It adds a surprising amount of personality to the car. making the tech feel more approachable and much more interactive. It's a small touch, perhaps, but it's these kinds of details that show NIO is thinking differently about the human-machine interface. It's less about cold tech, and more about a friendly companion for your drive. Now let's talk about the technology that goes into the actual driving of the car. Let's start with navigation. NIO calls its system NAD, which stands for NIO Autonomous Driving. And it's more than just your average satellite navigation system. This system is genuinely quite intelligent. It learns your common routes, it anticipates traffic with unnerving accuracy, and it integrates seamlessly with all the car's sensors. Think of it as having a highly skilled NASCAR co-driver, but one that doesn't ever shout at you. It's designed to make navigating even the most chaotic city centers feel less stressful and more intuitive. It's a tremendous leap and a notable step up in how a car can help you find your way. Then you've got the ride and handling. NIO often fits its cars with some pretty advanced suspension systems, and with the partnership formed with ClearMotion, they now have an intelligent air suspension system that constantly adapts to the road surface, and can warn other NIO drivers of potholes and other hazards, and automatically adapt the suspension prior to reaching the hazard. So now bumps and potholes just kind of melt away. It is quite remarkable to experience this in person. The steering of the vehicle is also quite advanced, as NIO has implemented its steer-by-wire technology into its latest platforms. This technology has officially received the European Safety Commission certification, which has legitimized the tech among manufacturers like BMW, Volkswagen, and Mercedes, who are in talks with NIO to license the technology. It's a fine balance to achieve this level of comfort and control, and NIO seems to be getting it right at every turn. You can cruise along in serene comfort, but still have the confidence to press on the accelerator when the road gets interesting. Now let's discuss the brains of the operation that truly sets NIO apart, which are the computer chips and driverless features. NIO has been developing their own seriously powerful computing platforms, like their Atom supercomputer. This beast processes a colossal amount of data from the car's cameras, radar, and crucially, LiDAR sensors. This underpins their Navigate on Pilot Plus, or NOP Plus technology. This system allows for hands-free driving on motorways and major roads, including automated lane changes and navigating interchanges. It's a sophisticated system, aiming to take the hassle out of long commutes to make driving safer. Now let us take a look at how all of this stacks up against the big guns like Tesla and BYD. Tesla's autopilot has been around for a while and it's undoubtedly clever, and BYD's DiPilot system is also making strides in autonomous driving. But NIO's approach, particularly its commitment to LiDAR across more of its range for enhanced perception, feels very robust. Their Nomi AI adds a unique user interaction layer, and that battery swap tech offers a convenience that others currently can't match. It's not just about one feature, it's the comprehensive, user-focused package that gives NIO a real edge. This technological advantage is not showing up currently in the stock price. But like Jeff Bezos once said, the stock is not the company, and the company is not the stock. They are pushing hard, and it shows. And soon the stock price will start reflecting this fact, when the large financial institutions have gathered enough shares and stop shorting the stock. This will be followed by revised expectations and target prices. By the way, if you are finding this information helpful, subscribe to our channel for more updates, insights, and analysis. It's free to subscribe, and it really helps out the channel with the YouTube algorithm. Now back to the video. NIO understands that in this game, sometimes it's smart to play with others. They've been surprisingly open to partnerships, especially regarding their battery swap technology. Other car manufacturers are now able to use NIO's network of swap stations. This isn't about keeping the tech all to themselves, it's about building an ecosystem. If more brands adopt the standard, it benefits everyone, especially the customers. More stations mean more convenience, which could accelerate EV adoption. It's a bold, collaborative strategy that could genuinely reshape the infrastructure landscape for electric vehicles. When it comes to batteries, the heart of any EV, NIO is playing it smart too. They work closely with established battery giants like CATL, ensuring a supply of high-quality cells. CATL has a stake in NIO Power, which gives NIO greater control and flexibility. This also gives them greater control over their technology roadmap and supply chain, which is absolutely critical in today's volatile market. This dual approach of collaboration and in-house innovation provides them with flexibility and a competitive edge. And NIO isn't content with just conquering the Chinese market. They've got their sights set on the international market in order to scale the business. They've already made significant inroads into Europe, launching in countries like Norway, Germany, the Netherlands, and Scandinavia. They're not just shipping cars, they're establishing partnerships with local dealerships and allowing them to sell NIO in the traditional way that fits their own markets. This is a tremendous cost-cutting measure that should show up in the next earnings report and will bring the company a step closer to profitability. This global push is a clear statement of their intent to become a truly international player. This expansion into Europe and potentially into other regions like the Middle East, Asia, and Latin America is hugely significant. It demonstrates that NIO believes its products can compete head-to-head with the best in the world on their home turf. Each new market presents unique challenges, from customer preferences to regulatory hurdles. Successfully navigating these proves the company's adaptability and the universal appeal of its vehicles. It's a tough climb building a global automotive brand, but NIO is tackling it with serious determination and a well-thought-out strategy. Building groundbreaking premium electric vehicles is a ferociously expensive endeavor. Research and development costs a king's ransom, and scaling up production is no small feat. NIO, like many EV startups, has faced financial pressures, but they are actively working on becoming more efficient. They have continuously been streamlining their manufacturing processes, optimizing their global supply chains, and making smart decisions about where to invest their time and resources. Every dollar saved, and every efficiency gained, contributes to their long-term sustainability and the viability of the company and its business model. They are evolving and learning from past challenges and are becoming a leaner and more agile operation. The journey to profitability is a marathon, not a sprint, especially in the hyper-competitive EV sector. However, NIO has a multi-pronged strategy. Firstly, increasing its sales volume is paramount. They are doing this by expanding their model lineup to cater to different segments and price points, with the introduction of the Onvo and Firefly brands, and the upgrades to the ES6 and EC6 platforms. Secondly, their innovative battery-as-a-service model is quite cunning. Customers can buy the car but lease the battery, reducing the upfront cost and creating a recurring revenue stream for NIO. This, combined with growing vehicle sales and service income, forms their roadmap towards sustainable profits. So, why should investors and car enthusiasts keep a close eye on NIO? Their cars often feature stunning, modern designs that turn heads, and they have the complete backing of the government of China that has mandated that the country of 350 million cars must all be electric vehicles by 2035. Currently, the number of electric vehicles stand at less than 25 million, and NIO is in the top 3 in EV manufacturing in China. So, as an investor, I think you can see how much room there is for the company to grow, as China still needs to produce around 325 million electric vehicles in the next 10 years to meet the government mandate. NIO has made a tremendous shift in the way manufacturers think about how people live with their cars, not just how fast they go from 0 to 60, but how the car can enhance their overall well-being. They bring a fresh perspective and a different level of customer understanding and interaction to the ever-expanding EV market. And for anyone fascinated by the future of automotive technology, NIO is a company that simply cannot be ignored. They are a hotbed of innovation, from their advanced AI systems and ambitious autonomous driving programs to their game-changing battery swapping infrastructure. They are not afraid to take risks, to challenge conventional wisdom, and to invest in truly disruptive ideas. If you want a glimpse of where car tech is heading, and you appreciate bold vision coupled with clever engineering, then NIO is undoubtedly one of the most exciting stories unfolding in the automotive world today. Thank you for sticking with us, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more financial updates, insights, and analysis. And remember, this is not to be taken as financial advice. You should always do your own due diligence or consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.